from shocking mishaps to moments of pure chaos and danger. These real, disturbing clips prove that parking lots can hold far more than just cars.
Nobody's touching me. Nobody's in that car. What?
How was your car?
In this clip, a heated exchange begins when a woman throws an object toward a man in a parking lot. The issue started when the man had left his shopping cart behind her car, blocking her way out.
You put that right behind my car! Your car!
Upset, she tossed something at him, and without hesitation, he threw it right back. The situation quickly grew tense as the woman began shouting and threatened to involve the police. Several bystanders looked over, unsure of what was happening. The moment was intense enough to grab attention.
You want something? Here! Here! You know what?
Disappearing cars.
My car is right here, okay? Brady is right here.
A woman was at a mall parking lot when she decided to record her car from the upper floor. It was parked right where she left it, clear and still. But as she ran to the lower level, something strange happened.
Sprinting now, okay? Watch, because look what happens.
Her car suddenly disappeared. She looked everywhere, confused and a bit worried. Was it moved? Or was it all just a camera glitch?
Where are the cars?
The footage shows the car clearly at first, then nothing at all. This puzzling moment left viewers asking, did her car really vanish? Or was it just a trick of the eye?
Where are the cars?
Labubu mystery.
Labubu. Are we serious?
This footage captures a quiet parking lot with a car parked. Inside the vehicle, a small Labubu toy hangs from the rearview mirror. But what caught attention was its strange motion. The car doors and windows were all shut, yet the toy kept swaying back and forth without any sign of wind or movement inside. The clip clearly shows no one near the vehicle, and nothing around that could have caused it, which means it was really cursed.
Nobody's touching me. Nobody's in that car. What?
Parking kidnapper. The surveillance camera recorded the successful struggle as he tried forcing her into a nearby truck. It was quick and unexpected, but luckily, a bystander noticed and immediately called for help. The woman managed to break free before things got worse. Moments later, authorities arrived and arrested the man responsible, but the insane strength the girl showed is still applauded by people. Car thief. In this clip, a man was seen walking through a store parking lot, quietly checking car handles one by one. He moved from vehicle to vehicle, acting casual, but clearly looking for an unlocked door. Although no car was opened, the man's sudden exit raised concerns. It was a strange moment that left viewers wondering what might have happened if no one noticed. Mysterious orb. On July 21, 2024, a strange event was recorded by a security camera in Colombia. A man was seen walking up the steps and entering a house without anything unusual at first. But just seconds later, a fast-moving object appeared out of nowhere and struck the doorframe with great force. The impact sent the man flying backward, falling on the ground. Viewers couldn't spot where the object came from. It seemed to appear instantly, but it sure did have insane intensity. Stalking van. A white van raised concern after being spotted near the same home more than once. At first, it was parked quietly at a distance as a woman and her young son were about to visit a nearby store. Hours later, the same van returned during the night, slowing down near the driveway before driving off again. Home security footage captured both visits, with neighbors later reporting they had noticed the vehicle before too. The repeated appearance left the family uneasy, and viewers wondering what the van was really doing there both times. Strange creature. He had only planned to rest for a while, parked in a quiet spot with the engine off and the night air calm, but something felt off. As he sat in silence, trying to relax, a sudden movement caught his eye. A dark figure slowly peeked into the window. Its face was hard to make out, but its presence impossible to ignore. He stayed frozen, heart racing, unsure of what he was looking at. Whatever it was, it didn't feel right, and he knew he wasn't alone anymore. Failed kidnapping. In a late-night drive-thru, a security camera recorded a chilling moment. As the barista handed over a drink, the man in the vehicle suddenly grabbed her wrist and tried to pull her through the window. In his other hand, he held a zip-tie device, clearly ready to use it. She struggled and managed to pull away just in time. The attempt lasted only seconds, but the video was clear enough to identify him. Police moved quickly and arrested the man soon after. But the girl's quick reaction saved her from something worse. Car fight. This lady had just opened her car in the parking lot when a man suddenly appeared and demanded she get out. The woman tried to resist, but after a short struggle, she was forced to step away. The man jumped in and sped off with her vehicle. Thankfully, she quickly reported it, and within hours, police were able to locate and arrest the thief. Viewers online praised her quick thinking to come out, but the moment still shook people to their core. Alien abduction. A police officer was calmly inspecting a parked car in an empty lot when something strange happened. A flash of strong light surrounded the area. Within seconds, the officer completely disappeared, leaving his patrol car behind, with the door still open. The camera captured everything clearly, showing the moment the light appeared and the sudden vanishing that followed. Many viewers who watched the clip started claiming it looked like something from another world. Quick arrest. This viral clip shows the hilarious reveal of a thief. He was hiding under the car when the car owner decided to drive away. She got out of the car, unaware of the situation she was about to create, and then it happened. The officers spotted the thief and arrested him quickly after. The strange twist had people both shocked and curious about what led him there in the first place. Suspicious man.
They didn't know that they were just getting out.
In this parking lot footage, a woman is seen calmly parking her car and stepping out. Nearby, a man stands close, acting strangely, but she doesn't seem to notice. As she walks away, another woman follows behind her. Moments later, the man suddenly kicks the parked car. The second woman tries to confront him, but he doesn't back down. Just as the car's owner returns, he pushes her aside without hesitation, gets into his own vehicle, and drives off like nothing ever happened. The entire moment was caught on camera, leaving behind frustration and a lot of unanswered questions. Garage intruder. The neighbor had always kept an eye on the house next door, especially since the family had left for a week-long trip. But one evening, something felt off. The garage light kept flickering, even though no one was supposed to be home. Curious, the neighbor stood by their window and started recording with their phone. A few moments later, he recorded a dark figure frantically moving inside, and he definitely did not dare to go inside. Honking cars. A resident in San Francisco woke up one night to a strange sound echoing outside. Loud, repeated honking. But when he looked out his window, there were no drivers. Just a row of Waymo self-driving cars, all stopped, honking at each other like they were stuck in some silent argument. It wasn't just one night, it kept happening, always around the same time. No one knew why they were doing it, or what they were seeing. People began to wonder, Were these machines glitching, or were they responding to something only they could detect?
Then it happened again, and again, and I started thinking, well, this is an issue.
Moving staircase. At an old mall's parking area, a bizarre moment was caught on camera. A metal staircase, detached and standing by itself, started to move on its own. There was no one around, no wind, and the mall had been closed for years. The floor was wet, but the way it shifted didn't seem like it was slipping. It moved in slow, steady bursts, almost like something was pulling it. The footage feels unsettling, not because of what's seen, but because of what isn't. Was it just gravity at work, or something invisible pushing it with intent? Parking area figure. In the middle of the night, a California homeowner got a motion alert and checked their camera feed. What they saw wasn't easy to explain. A faint, human-like figure was moving slowly past the parked cars in their driveway, its steps light, almost like it was gliding. Then, just as suddenly, it vanished into the dark. There were no neighbors out, and no signs of an animal either. It was one of those moments where nothing felt exactly real, and yet the footage was right there, replaying something they couldn't forget. Parking area witch. A driver was reviewing dashcam footage from a late-night trip when something strange caught his eye. Near a quiet roadside parking spot, a woman in white was just standing there, barely moving. But as his truck passed by that exact spot, she vanished. No one was there anymore. He played the footage over and over, trying to make sense of it. Locals later gave her a name, the Parking Area Witch. And the weird part is no one can see her in real life, as she is only visible on camera. Girl in rage. This footage comes from a parking lot in Austin, Texas. A girl is seen walking up to a man and suddenly starts hitting him. It looked like they had just come from a party, and something clearly went wrong between them. Within seconds, another man, likely her boyfriend, rushed over and joined in, throwing punches at the guy too. It's unclear what exactly sparked the fight, but the scene turned aggressive fast. Nobody expected a party night to end like this, especially not with fists flying in the middle of a parking lot. Parking area entity. On May 15th, a woman posted a chilling video online, one that still has viewers puzzled. After picking up her DoorDash near the parking area, she felt a sudden icy tug on her shirt, like something tried to pull her back. What's strange is that her home is next to a small graveyard, and animals keep gathering near it. Could this be a restless spirit from the lot, or something even darker hiding in the shadows? Disappearing lady.
Hey, how's it going?
I was speeding, wasn't I?
Yeah, and you completely blew that stop sign in front of me.
I did.
During a routine traffic stop, a police officer walked up to a parked car and began speaking to the woman inside. Everything seemed normal until the officer briefly looked away to call something in. When she turned back, the driver's seat was empty. The woman had simply vanished. Confused, the officer checked around the car and even looked under it, but there was no trace of her anywhere. The footage left viewers unsettled. How can someone disappear in plain sight without a single sign of where they went or how?
Hey, sir, I'll be right back. Okay. Your registration is What the?
Sarah?
Ghost child. Security cameras in a quiet Ohio parking lot captured something that sparked deep concern. Locals had reported seeing a child running in the middle of the night, but the strange part was how fast the figure moved. One officer even claimed he saw the child with his own eyes, running upright across the road. Yet, when he checked the dashcam later, nothing appeared. Some say it looked like a ghost. Others believe it might be something even harder to explain.
A child running, but it looked like they were standing up too straight and moving too fast. And then he got out of the car. He said there was no one there, and the dashcam didn't pick anything up either.
Glitch in parking lot.
That's actually really concerning.
Very creepy. I don't know what's going on.
A couple in Los Angeles captured a truly odd moment in a crowded parking area. Among the moving cars and people walking by, one woman stood completely still, frozen in place for several minutes. She didn't blink, shift, or react to anything around her, almost like time had stopped just for her. Others nearby seemed to notice a little, but surprisingly, no one bothered. The clip later spread online, with viewers debating whether it was a health concern or something far stranger.
Oh, is no one seeing this? What is going on?
Parking lot creepy figure. A man noticed a group of people gathered in the parking lot, all aiming their phones toward the overhead pipes. Curious, he asked what was going on. One by one, they explained how they had seen a small, human-like figure dart across the lot and leap up onto the pipes above. Intrigued, he pulled out his phone too, and right as he started recording, the figure appeared, just for a second, before vanishing completely. The sighting was brief, but real enough to leave everyone there wondering what they had just witnessed. Strange security guys. These strangely tall bodyguards are what troubling people's minds. Though not allowed inside the gatherings, they stay out guarding their owners and surprise everyone with their shocking features. What's unsettling is the lack of emotion they have. Some who've seen them in person say they don't feel human. Are they highly advanced guards? Or could they be something else entirely, hiding in plain sight among us? Ghost in parking. This parking lot video, shared by a Reddit user, shows the quiet area outside a grocery store late at night. At first, everything looks normal. But as the camera keeps rolling, a faint, white figure slowly appears in the distance. It walks in a straight line toward the street, almost gliding rather than stepping. The shape isn't clear, but it doesn't look like an ordinary person. It never looks around, never changes pace, just continues forward until it vanishes from view. Parking thief. At first, she looked like any ordinary passerby in a quiet neighborhood, but the security camera told a different story. As she walked by, her eyes stayed fixed on the packages left by the front door. Minutes later, she came back, looking around to make sure no one was watching. Without hesitation, she stepped up and grabbed the packages. Then she hurried away, disappearing down the street before anyone could stop her. The homeowners only found out what happened when they checked their footage later, left wondering how often this goes unnoticed right under their noses. Attempted kidnapping. It began like any regular afternoon, and a young girl was walking alone near a parking lot. But suddenly, a man stepped out of a nearby car and started running toward her. Without wasting a second, the girl took off, sprinting with everything she had. A security camera captured the chase, showing just how close the man got before giving up and turning back. Thankfully, she reached safety before anyone could be hurt. Her quick thinking and speed made all the difference. Creepy parking stalker. Late one night, a girl was walking through a dimly lit parking lot, heading home after a long day. She felt someone behind her and turned to see what looked like another girl following quietly. At first, she brushed it off, but the person kept inching closer. Feeling uneasy, she finally stopped and asked if everything was okay. That's when things got strange. The voice was deep, and something about the face didn't match the clothes. It wasn't a girl at all. It was a man in disguise. Strange stalker. This home security camera captured a moment no one wants to witness. Out of nowhere, a man came sprinting toward the front door and started kicking it with full force. He didn't stop after the first hit. He stepped back and kicked again, harder each time, trying to break through. At one point, he even reached up, trying to knock out the camera, but it kept recording. The entire event was caught in sharp detail. Later, police confirmed he was already wanted for other offenses. Ghostly shadow. They only noticed something was off in the parking outside their home when their dog began acting strangely, standing still and growling softly. Nothing was visible at first, but the tension was clear. Later, when the family reviewed their home security footage from that night, they saw it. A faint, ghost-like figure slowly moving across the frame. It didn't make a sound and didn't seem fully solid, but it was there. The dog had sensed it before anyone saw a thing. Invisible ship. One late evening in the US, a parking lot security camera recorded something no one expected. The footage shows a strange shimmer in the sky. Then suddenly, glowing figures begin floating downward, as if stepping out of something invisible. Their shapes were almost see-through. The video quickly spread online, with people debating what they had witnessed. Were these visitors from another world? Or something even stranger that our minds aren't ready to explain just yet? Mysterious being.
Someone was walking by, bro, and they just disappeared when they got by the tree.
While watching over the area late at night, 2 security guards spotted something unusual moving at the edge of the street. One stayed back, pulling out his phone to record, while the other cautiously approached the dark figure. Soon he was seen running back to his teammate, and that's when they saw it clearly. A dark, shadowy shape gliding on the sidewalk. The video left many viewers shaken, wondering if they had just caught a glimpse of something not meant to be seen.
Oh, Regina! Ahí va saliendo! What the fuck? Mira!
Creepy follower. So this happened on Route 221 in San Vicente. A group of friends were on a night tour when they saw this man walking by the road. Alone, no reaction, just weirdly calm. Even when their vehicle passed right by him, he didn't flinch. Like he wasn't even fully there. They posted the clip on Instagram, and it took off fast. People are arguing. Some say it's a spirit, others think it's just a night guard. But honestly, the way he moved in that pitch black, it gives you a weird feeling you can't shake off. Silver sphere.
Otra bola encima. Ahí está.
On May 18th, 2025, a man working at a mechanical shop in Guadalajara spotted something strange in the sky. He quickly pulled out his phone and started recording. A shiny silver sphere just floating there. What's even weirder? People say it looked just like the one that was seen earlier in Buga, Colombia. Now everyone's talking. Is it some high-tech experiment? A message from somewhere out there? Or maybe something we're not ready to understand yet?
Y estamos en Guadalajara.
Dark silhouette. This strange moment was caught on a security camera near a private facility in a wooded area of Chile. You can clearly see a dark figure sprinting between the trees. And then, just like that, it vanishes into thin air. What's even creepier? A few minutes before this happened, the dogs nearby started barking like crazy, as if they knew something wasn't right. The man who owns the footage said he rushed outside but saw nothing. So, what was it? A ghost? A djinn? Or something even more disturbing? Mysterious entity. It was a quiet night in the Appalachian Mountains when a motion camera picked up something odd. A raccoon walked into view, but suddenly stopped and stared toward the porch, refusing to move. That's when viewers noticed it. A dark figure near the doormat. It wasn't dust or a glitch. It moved too smoothly, too real. The cabin owner later said they slept through the night without hearing a single sound. No footsteps, no knocking, nothing at all. So what was it? Parking humanoid. A strange figure was caught on a backyard parking cam in San Jose, California. Late at night, the family's dog began barking nonstop. Wondering what was wrong, they checked the footage and were stunned. A small, creepy humanoid creature was seen moving oddly near the parked car. Its fast, jerky movements didn't look human or even animal. Some say it was a gnome, others believe it was a duende. But the way it moved and the dog's intense reaction hint at something far more disturbing hiding in that backyard parking spot. Garage intruders. Late one night, a man was reviewing security footage from his backyard parking spot when something strange caught his eye. Two tiny, shadow-like figures were moving between the cars. They weren't animals, and definitely not kids. These things were no taller than a foot, and the way they moved was just weird, almost like they were floating, not walking. He said it felt like they were exploring something, as if they knew where they were going. No noise, no clear features, just two dark shapes slipping through the night like they belonged there. Parking stalker. It was just a quiet night. Until the camera caught something unsettling. A woman walked through the parking lot like any normal evening, unaware of the figure hiding behind a nearby car. The second she turned the corner, a man slipped out and began trailing her. His steps were fast but steady, keeping just enough distance. Then, the footage ends. No one saw where she went. No struggle, no scream, just silence. And since that night, she hasn't appeared on any footage again. The way he followed her still gives people chills. What really happened after that corner? CCTV captured spirit. In a quiet parking area, CCTV footage revealed something the guards never saw coming. Two of them were out with flashlights, trying to figure out where the strange sounds were coming from. They checked every corner, but saw nothing unusual. Yet, on the footage, a small, dark figure stood still, right in front of them. It didn't move, didn't react, just stood there silently. Oddly, the guards didn't seem to notice it at all. A few minutes later, the figure faded away. Viewers were left wondering, did the camera catch something the human eye simply couldn't? Creepy Tesla.
There's nobody in the driver's seat of that car. There's no one driving that Tesla.
Something truly strange was caught on camera in a quiet parking lot, this time involving a self-driving Tesla. The car seemed to glitch out while trying to make a turn. It slowed down, backed up, then stopped again, as if it sensed something in its path.
And that van couldn't see it behind. Oh my gosh, what is happening?
But there was nothing there. Even more unsettling, no one was inside the vehicle. People watching were confused. It looked like the car was reacting to something invisible behind it. The way it hesitated and moved gave everyone the same weird feeling, almost like the car wasn't alone in that lot after all.
I don't know what it sees, but it won't turn now. Is there somebody in it? That's creepy.
Parking cryptid. After hearing strange noises near his car one night, a man decided to check under his vehicle with his phone. What he caught on camera was shocking. A small creature with two legs, definitely not human, darting right in front of him. He kept filming as the creature quickly slipped under another car, clearly trying to hide from view. The whole scene was unsettling enough that he didn't stick around any longer. Honestly, running into something like that near your car, I'd want to get out of there fast too. Let's move towards our subscribers' pick of the day. After parking her car near the ATM, a woman suddenly found herself in danger. A man hurried toward her, trying to snatch her bag. She tried to escape, but the situation quickly turned tense. Her husband rushed over to help, ready to protect her. Just when it seemed they might get through it, another man jumped out of the same car and joined the fight. The street became a whirlwind of chaos and struggle. What began as a simple stop turned into a frightening moment no one saw coming. caught on camera for everyone to witness. And with that, see you next time.